Welcome back. The Herd is coming up next here on FS1. Let's head over and check in with Colin Cowherd. Hey, Colin, what is on the show?
Two headlines today I'll lead my show with. They both sound incredibly controversial as two legends are put on the line in the bullseye. But I don't think they're controversial at all. I think they're matter of fact, and we'll talk about that coming up.
All right, time for our final topic of the day. Earlier this week, video came out of Devin Booker complaining about being double-teamed in a pickup game. So this brought a social media frenzy of current and former NBA stars weighing in. Former All-Star Gilbert Arenas said Booker should embrace doubles if he wants to become a superstar. Hawks guard Trae Young came to Booker's defense, saying double teams shouldn't happen in pickup games. Some other players not on board with as well. Shannon, whose side are you on with this one?
I'm with Books. Come on, Skip. This is a pickup game, man. You ain't trying. Hey, catch these buckets. If you ain't good, and look, we going to 21 to whatever score going to, and I get cooking, go ahead and just take this L. But you're going to run double teams at me in a pickup game, Skip? I'm out there trying to work on my game. First of all, and Draymond, Iggy chimed in and said he and Draymond would double KD in practice. Well, you do know y'all are like on the actual team. Yeah. And there might come a time that you might have to double Dame Lillard or LeBron, James Harden to get the ball out of his hand. These guys are not going to be teammates, but y'all don't want Book to cook y'all, so y'all going to double him in a pickup game. Really?
What I don't know is the background of how competitive that pickup game had become.
Okay.
Was it getting, like, for blood? Was there any money on the line?
Because Book was cooking.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Did they just get sick and tired of getting cooked until they finally said, well, let's
double to get the ball out of his hands.
Make somebody else beat us, right?
Yes.
I'm not sure about the competitive level of said game.
Right.
But I must comment quickly on Trae Young, who backed up Devin via Twitter. And, you know, no double teaming in pickup. But then he did a hashtag, only a few understand. Come on.
Yeah, everybody don't understand. Yeah,
come on, Trae.
Yeah.
You that good?
Yeah, he get bucket.
You're in that genius level?
Yeah,
no, you're not that good yet.
They be doubling it. They be doubling it, Skip. Yeah.
Only a few get it.
It's kind of like what you and Rappaport do to me in the debate. When y'all double me in the debate.
No doubling in the debate, Skip. At 9:30 Eastern. Right now, Colin tells you why the Rodgers run in Green Bay.
I don't know that.
Stop playing. But in the national title game, who came off the bench and gave that? You and I both know Alabama would have had back-to-back championships if Jalen Hurts could have thrown a little bit. This is the reason why they lost to Clemson the second time around with Deshaun Watson. It was because Jalen Hurts' inability to consistently and accurately throw the football. So this is not ridiculous.
Maybe Clemson was just really good on defense. So here's the headline I'm going to predict for late in the season.
All right.
Headline, Jalen Hurts Shannon Sharp. He's going to hurt you.
No, he's not.
And he's going to hurt you some more. And then he's going to hurt you the worst because he's going to win the Heisman Trophy.
Skip, you out your mind.
Heisman U is going to have 3 in a row. That's never been done before. I think he's got a great shot.
No, the days of a running quarterback winning it, Skip, it's not going to happen. He can't throw the ball accurately enough, consistently enough. Now he might get up to 70% with those Big 12 defenses because they're terrible out there.
Oh, well, man, now you got a little asterisk up there.
But OTT,
really?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Really?
Yeah, boy, he on a mission. And Coach Saban, what Coach Saban say? So he learned a lot from that last loss.
Oh, did he?
Learned a lot.
Sure he did.
Lot.
He learned how quickly you can fail, and he's now got the demons in the back of his mind because once he failed in the SEC game, it started.
He was hurt.
The wheels started to come off.
You know he was hurt, Skip.
And by the way, you said Jalen couldn't throw in the SEC game. He went 7 of 9 for 82 yards and a touchdown. He ran it 5 times for 28 yards and a touchdown. He had a QBR of 98 in that fourth quarter. And by the way, Tua, man, he had a hard time in that championship game because his QBR was 21 against Clemson. 21?
Skip, yes, he had a bad national championship game.
He had 2 touchdowns, but he had 2 picks in that game.
Ooh. Clemson made him look Brent Venables. That defense was playing. When you got 3 first-round picks, one of them was the third or fourth overall in Cleveland Farrell. When you got 3 D linemen that go in the first round, that lets you know you can generate some pressure. You had 2 DBs get drafted also.
What I said, Clemson loaded on defense.
Yeah, they were loaded on defense. I'm not taking anything away. I'm talking about the first year that they lost to Clemson. If Jalen Hurts could throw the football, they dared him to throw it, and he couldn't successfully do that.
Has Jalen Hurts ever been coached by Lincoln Riley?
No.
Has he?
Not yet.
Is Lincoln Riley proving to be a wizard
Yes,
when
he
it
is.
comes
Look here,
to
I don't
plays
care.
and
Lincoln
coaching?
Riley, Lincoln Continental.
No,
He
really?
ain't winning no Heisman Trophy. That's for sure.
I think
got something
Continental
going.
GT.
That Heisman,
Bentley.
that Heisman
Yeah.
will be going down south.
So, would you believe that Jalen Hurts has risen up to number 3 in the Heisman odds?
We'll tell the people who number 1.
Well, it's Tua.
Oh, TT.
And that's in part because, Jerry Jeudy, his receiver, Mel Kiper today, I think it was yesterday, released his big board.
Yeah.
And he's going number 1 at this point. Number 1.
Oh, we loaded at the skills.
And Henry Ruggs III is going.
We loaded.
He's like top 15. So you got that going.
Loaded.
Speaking of loaded,
Yeah.
my Sooners are really loaded.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
Feeling
The
good.
defense.
Can't wait to
Loaded.
surround them.
Bama Skip. You know
Can't
Bama
wait.
keep a stink down there. They keep a stink down there.
Here's my first prediction.
Tell me.
Kyler Murray ran for 1,001 yards last year,
Yeah.
and I believe that Jalen Hurts will run for more yards than Kyler did last year.
And he'll throw for 1,500 to 2,000 fewer.
And I thought Lane Kiffin had a very interesting analogy because he said Kyler was like a slot receiver playing quarterback last year because he was so quick. But he said people underestimate. Jalen Hurts is built like a running back. He's 6'2", 220.
Yeah.
He moves like a running back.
I know a guy that was built like that, but he was left-handed. Played in the SEC also. How did that work out for him throwing the football? Consistently and accurately. Now, I know what you can do on occasions. There are certain occasions, like Thanksgiving is a special occasion.
Yeah.
Christmas is a special occasion. But for Sunday, happens all the time.
Got a little stat for you here on a Thursday. This is from Pro Football Focus. Since 2016, no active quarterback at the FBS level has forced more missed tackles on the ground than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but
he can make you miss.
You do realize that has nothing to do with throwing the ball.
He is effortlessly elusive.
Hey, Skip, I get
Now
all that.
you combine that with a Lincoln Riley who will put him in great positions. And speaking of loaded at the receiver position, Jenny knows all about CeeDee Lamb. I think he will rise
Special
into
kid.
being a top 10 pick in the next draft.
Top
10.
So fast.
We got
And
plenty
they
of
are
them.
just loaded. Calcaterra, the tight end, can really get open and catch it. And then I don't have time to go through the depth they have at wide receiver because they got like 5 other guys who are just little smurfs who are just bing, 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 and you're just sitting, wait, there's another guy wide open.
What you gonna do about that defense? They gave up 700
changes.
yards a game and 50 points.
What happens is that the opponent scores so quickly against the defense that the offense keeps getting the ball back, and the score goes to, as we saw that Friday night at West Virginia, I can't remember what the score was, like 55 to 50, something like that.
Yeah.
But guess
I don't remember
what?
if it was-
Yeah.
But what happened
And
when
that's
they
what's going to happen, and that means the quarterback is putting up huge numbers. Huge numbers. You get nervous. You look like you're getting nervous.
You remember what happened when they played teams from the South? Oklahoma played Clemson. What happened?
Okay.
Breaks got beat off them.
Okay, wait a
played
second.
Georgia,
Okay.
Bama.
Well, are they going to play him during the regular season? Because the Heisman voting ends at the end of the season.
Y'all
right?
know what, Skip, y'all
Okay.
listen.
I'm just talking about winning the Heisman. I'm not talking about winning the national championship.
Y'all not gonna win no Heisman. You're not gonna win no Heisman. Okay.
And I got another one for you.
Okay.
The 2 running backs that are back for Oklahoma, and that does not include Jalen Hurts. Trey Sermon and Kennedy Brooks, says Pro Football Focus, are arguably the 2 best running backs in the country, let alone in the Big 12. And in make-you-miss stats, in elusivity, both were at the very top of the national list last year. So remember I said this, Trey Sermon, Kennedy Brooks, they are explosively loaded everywhere around the quarterback. He's got so many weapons, but he will be the one who will stand out because his stats will be the one that will
When
rise the
has
highest.
Alabama not been loaded?
Okay.
You said there are low. When have we not? Think about it. D linemen out the yin yang go every year. Running backs
They
out
are
the
loaded.
year. And we keep them coming.
Every draft list I see, Alabama has like 7 guys going in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that. And that has what to do with winning the Heisman Trophy? Nothing. It has 0 to do with it.
What it does is that we're going to prevent the other teams from getting the ball into the end zone. They're going to get it back for us, and Tua's going to have, and Coach Saban's going to let Tua play. So I can see him throwing for like 50 tubs this year, having about 4,500 yards.
I can
That's
also
what it's gonna
see
do.
that he's got some demons because it's that, you know, that blissful ignorance that he had for a while, because he would just fling it. He just drop back and just say, I can do that, and I can do that. And then all of a sudden, that got intercepted, and that, that got a fumble.
So who got Clemson? Who got 3 first rounders in the SEC on defense?
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is there a Clemson defense in the SEC?
Is there a Clemson defense in the Big 12?
No.
I'm talking about the Heisman. That's
what
all I
I'm
want
talking
about. Right?
First of all, you would have to jump us.
Huh?
You'd have to jump us.
We're going to win every game.
No, you're
We're just going to win. I know we're already favored to win every game.
Texas.
We're favored to beat Texas. They're good. I respect Sam Ellinger.
I got that one.
No?
We'll be there.
Texas.
We'll be there for that
Don't
one.
do that, Skip. Let's go
This is
Longhorns.
legal now.
Let's
This
go.
is legal.
Let's go.
Now you can celebrate that way?
Let's go Longhorns.
I'm going to see Kiffin next week because they're playing Ohio State. So I'm going to talk to him about Jalen. I'm going to get some background information.
He tried to take shots at Coach Saban. You know that's what he does. You know what he did.
But he knows this guy better than anyone.
He does.
So Shannon, in a week, I'll have some new
Coach Saban knows him
for
too.
you.
He know he wasn't gonna win no national title with it. That's why he got him up out of there and put Tua in there.
Jalen just died and went to football heaven in Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
But we already in heaven.
Hey.
See, he got to die and get to heaven. We already in
I can't
heaven.
agree with you more.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to be around that guy this year.
I can't believe you, Jenny.
I mean, you can feel free to jump on our bandwagon.
Jenny Arnold. That's your last name.
Anytime you want.
Bitter nigga.
How about this next one? There's a time and place for everything, including double teams. We will explain next.